Hey guys, welcome back again to Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video. Welcome back again to the channel. There's your home for tech, toys, and talk. And of course, the channel where chaos and insanity will always reign supreme. You might be saying, Dave, whoa, what's going on here? We got a Quantumania Ant-Man, and we have a Ghostbuster in a Ziploc bag. What's going on here? Well, I'll tell you guys. Well, guys, you guys know I'm a big Ghostbuster fan, obviously. And we have a movie coming out, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, coming out to your local theaters March 22nd, 2024. We are just over a month away, but there's a little problem here. Here, guys. I'm going to go over that in just a second. Excuse me. Hasbro has been very tight-lipped. They haven't made any announcements for any Power Ranger Lightning collections, and they have not really done anything in a form of releases for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. That is their Plasma Series edition, which is their 6-inch figures. They haven't made any announcements of that. They've done their freight features. They've done a re-release of the freight features from the Real Ghostbusters line by Kenner, which I actually got the 4 figures. I have them. I'm going to be doing a separate video. However, they're also doing the smaller kitty version of Callie, Trevor, Grooberson. They've done a release of those smaller figures, more like ages, let's say 6 to 10. They've done those, but they haven't said whether they're going to do any Plasma Series figures. So we might not get those. So what is a toy collector to do? Well, what if you took Paul Rudd's head from here? That's right, guys. And you took maybe Ray Stan's body from here, and you threw the two together. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to make a Paul Rudd. We're going to make a Gary Gooberson Plasma Series Ghostbusters action figure. Am I crazy? Well, yeah, you guys know I'm crazy already, so let's just get into it. Now, someone said, hey, Dave, why are you doing this? One, I got this figure on a cheap on eBay for like $10. He's missing his accessory. I think he had a trap or something. He does not have that. He just has his ecto goggles. This is a Ray Stans from the Wave 1 of Plasma Series. We got his little proton pack and everything. And I also got Ant-Man, very inexpensive, by the way. And at the very least, you guys know me, I usually don't do the heads. So he's still going to have his Ant-Man helmet, so he's still going to be a displayable figure. So I do pretty well. Let's toss that aside. So yeah, since we don't know, it doesn't look like we're going to be getting a Plasma Series line anytime soon. So I'm just going to pop his head off. It's a very good likeness. Now, I'm sorry, the lamp I have here is washing out the colors. But if you've seen the Ant-Man head, the Paul Rudd head, hold on one second. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, so I had to play around with some of my light settings because everything's getting washed out. But you can see very good likeness for Paul Rudd. He's got a little 5 o'clock shadow. A little stubby. Which is going to go great because if you've seen the trailers, that looks pretty dead on for him. Now, there we go. Okay, that's going to be interesting because the pin for his head popped out completely. Let me see if there's another way I can do that. I might need to get some pliers. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm having a little bit of trouble. I was able to get the pin out of the Ant-Man figure. And I'm trying to see if I can get this into just Ray Stan's body. So, bear with me. I'm trying to do this. I don't have a pair of vice grips or pliers on me right now. I was able to pull it off with this little camera mount that has a little clamp on there, but it's not going to do the trick here. So bear with me, guys. Voila, success. After a little bit of pounding on my thumb, I was able to kind of wiggle this and slowly push it into his neck. So we should be able to pop Paul Rudd's head on there, and he should look fairly decent. There you go. We have Paul Rudd, and the neck actually looks pretty good. Is there a little, the head, is it perfect? No. The head does look, from the back looks a little big, slightly. But we have a Paul Rudd. Now, you might be saying, Dave, it still says stands right there. Not for long, guys. Not for long. Now, you guys might be saying, Dave, where did you get this idea from? Did this come from you? No, it didn't. A friend of mine and fellow teammate from the Buffalo Ghostbusters, Dan Lieberg, he did this himself. He did this mashup, and he's actually doing some other Ghostbuster-inspired mashups that I most likely will be following suit with. I'm just checking the arms, the joints, everything looks good. And I gotta say, this does look good. I really do like the look of this. Now, he was able to actually get his hands on, he had somebody do some GROOBERSON name tags. So I'm going to see, is this a regular sticker? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to see if I can, with my knife here, because I don't have my tweezers, I'm going to now if you notice, the name tags are kind of dark right here. See if I can line this up just right. Yes. So we got Gary GROOBERSON right there. I am going to be posting pictures of this on my Instagram, but like I said, I'm not the guy who came up with the idea. I'm just a friend, and he was like, dude, you got to do this. This looks amazing. And odds are, unless Hasbro changes their mind, this is going to be your only chance to really have a GROOBERSON. I do know a friend of mine who actually did this, did something similar when Afterlife came out. When it was announced that Paul Rudd was going to be a part of a Ghostbusters movie, we kind of knew that, he's got to be suiting up at some point. He didn't suit up in Afterlife, I know, spoiler alert, but we do know that he suits up in this one, Frozen Empire. We see him suited up, and there we go. Let's put the Neutrona wand on the pack, and this arm is a little stiff, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. But yeah, there we go. We have a GROOBERSON. Name tag and all. We have Paul Rudd as a Ghostbuster, and he looks fantastic. Personally, I do hope that Hasbro and Plasma Series, in its infinite wisdom, decides to do these Plasma Series figures. They really should. Let me plead my case for you guys. One, the Proton Pack HasLab that they did sold out, and they did record numbers. Okay, that was the first ever Ghostbusters HasLab. Second here is this. They have also done a second HasLab, and it has met its goal, and it's done amazing numbers, and that is the 2-in-a-box, which is the Ghost Trap and PKE. Also, they just released an 1984 Neutrona wand, which is, our plasma rifle, our particle thrower. This thing right here for the Proton Pack, they've released a new version of it from 1984, and that's already sold out, and they have pre-orders for the next round. So obviously, Ghostbusters is a more than viable line that they can do tremendous work with. They need to realize that. Star Wars has been very lackluster. I've stopped collecting Black Series myself. I still have several Black Series that are in a box, or in boxes, I should say, that I don't know if I'm going to unbox them or if I'm going to do giveaways with them. I might do that. You know, um, I mean, this just looks fantastic. We got Paul Rudd, Plasma Series Paul Rudd. There we go. It's very simple. I mean, if you have someone who is good at printing stickers and they can, print out a small label that'll just go right over, bam. You saw how simple it is. If I can do it, anybody can. And then it's a head swap with the pin that goes through the neck into there, and there you are. There you are, guys. Paul Rudd, Gary Grooberson, Ghostbuster extraordinaire. Why? Because, you know why? Because Bustin makes them feel good. This is awesome, guys. Now, yes, in the movie they do have some yellow bumpers, but that's later on in the movie. So I imagine in the beginning of the movie, this is still going to be very screen accurate with him rocking a proton pack. I gotta play with the hands a little bit because the wave one hand. Some of them were a little funny, but there we go. We got him holding the neutrino wand, and yes, I am gonna do pictures of this and post it on my Instagram. So check them out at Dave's_dimension. This is a very simple head swap, and I cannot wait to see what else my buddy has in store. He's already told me a few ideas he has, and obviously I'm going to be following suit with those as long as I can. But this is great. We finally have a Paul Rudd figure. Hasbro, you really need to get off your duffs and give us this figure. Make it happen. I mean, if we can do it ourselves, you guys can certainly do it, and maybe give us a few little extras. But guys, what do you think about this? Do you think this was a goofy waste, or do you think, as a Ghostbuster fan, this is a home run? Personally, I think it's a home run. Yes, I mean, I could, fill some of the grooves in here at the power cell and do some diagonals, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I think this looks fantastic for a quick little display. I think this is awesome. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. And hey, guys, if you like this video, give me that thumbs up. Hit that bell for notifications. And guys, you know what I'm going to say. I say it every single time. Keep on busting, and I'm always going to catch you on the flip side. Take care, guys.